Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon.
Hey guys, welcome to Gizmo Times. This is Chetan, and today we are going to talk about one category that has been getting famous in India in the recent times. That's gaming. Gaming on smartphones are now becoming mainstream. That has been on PCs in the different countries, in the different markets, but in smartphones now we are seeing a lot of gamers thanks to how the recent games like the PUBG Mobile, Fortnite have been doing well. So on Android, PUBG Mobile is one of those games that people do like to play, and there are other some graphic intensive games as well, such as Asphalt 9, that people prefer to play. So you see brands now coming up with phones that are specifically made for gaming, and in this video we are going to talk about one of them that is launching today. That's the Asus ROG phone. Asus has made a new phone which is completely focused on gaming, and while doing that, there has been no compromises done on the other aspects of the device. We see that the cameras are made to do well, the battery life is going to be quite good, the processor obviously is going to be the latest one, and the design as well is focused to keep the phone cool enough when you're gaming or doing any graphic intensive tasks. And as expected, this phone comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 chipset, and it is CPU binned to 2.96 GHz. So this is one of the fastest chipsets right now to actually do well with the gaming part. And the variant that is coming to India has 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB storage. The only issue right now might be that there's no microSD card slot in this. So there are two SIM card slots and both would support VoLTE, but there is no microSD card slot, so you can't expand the storage here. And we aren't sure about the 512 GB storage variant. That is not coming right now, but it might come in the future if ASUS is actually getting some interest from the consumers about this gaming phone. So the ROG phone is not just with these power pack features, but what is interesting here are some features such as the 8 triggers. Which is something like those PUBG buttons that you get from China that would enhance the gaming experience. These are some pressure sensitive areas on the phone, on the side of the phone, where you tap and you can customize those to some certain functions. Like if you are trying to play the claw function on your PUBG mobile game, you can actually tap on the side of the phone and you would be able to trigger the fire or the shooting button, as well as open the scope or do anything else. These can be customized to do anything, and there are three trigger sections, that is the three A triggers, two on the right side and one on the left side of the phone. And that is not just it, there are quite some good accessories that are going to be available along with the ROG phone. These include the twin view dock, one of the best accessories of the ROG phone. This gives an extra display, because this dock already has a display which is replicating that's a 6-inch 18:9 AMOLED display, and along with that you have the other area that is free to place the phone, and as soon as you place the actual ROG phone, the second screen activates itself, and now you have two screens and a complete good gaming experience based on that. So this is the twin view dock, and the good thing about this is that it comes with a separate 6000 mAh battery. So whenever you connect the ROG phone to this, it starts charging the ROG phone, so that you don't have to worry about charging that phone itself. Whenever this dock runs out of battery, you can charge it separately. So that is one good thing about this twin view dock. The second one is GameWise. GameWise is a console kind of thing where you get that joystick. It's not a proper joystick. What happens is there are two areas of the joystick that gets connected by something made from a combination of cloth and some connector inside. So you have two areas, and in between that is where this GameWise would be placed. And this joystick has all the joystick buttons such as the A, B, X, Y buttons, the D-pad, the R1, L1 bumpers, the R2, L2 triggers, R3, L3 depress level joystick, and the other buttons as well. And it has the Type-C port along with the 3.5 headset jack. So if you're actually gaming, you don't have to connect that to the phone, but those things can be entered to the joystick itself. That is to the GameWise. Next one is the mobile desktop dock. This is one thing that would replicate the entire ROG phone's view on a larger screen on your computer. And the good thing again here is that it's not just replicating, so you don't have to keep playing on your phone or doing anything on your phone. You just connect your phone to the dock, and then you can actually use your keyboard and mouse to play the games. So we tried playing a couple of games. PUBG Mobile had to be customized, so it took some time. There was one more game that was already installed and that was customized, so we could play well. That was also one of the shooting games, but it was not as famous as PUBG Mobile, but you can obviously play PUBG Mobile as well on that one. Now coming back to the phone, on the back of the phone is a metal heatsink plate covered with glass on the front and back as well. And on the front is the Corning Gorilla Glass 6 protection that is given with a 2.5D glass curve. On the back is a Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection given there. And the phone is splash proof, that is IPX4 rated, and along with that, the screen that you see on the front is a 6-inch 1080 to 2160 pixels. That's 18:9 aspect ratio display. It comes with the 90 Hz refresh rate, which is something that any gamer would want. There's also the Razer phone that is coming with 120 Hz refresh rate, higher than this, but ASUS claims that it isn't an AMOLED display, so you don't get the experience that you would be getting with the ROG phone, even with the lesser refresh rate here. And one accessory that is going to be coming inside the box itself is that AeroActive cooler. It's a little accessory that helps keep the phone cool because it has a fan in itself. And the good thing is, again, with the game center in the UI, helps control the speed of the fan. If you're not gaming and you still see that the phone is heating up a little, you can turn on the fan of that Aero Active Cooler, and it can be set to medium or low fan speed. That helps save the battery. And this accessory can be placed on the back of the phone, and it sits right in the center of the phone where you have the Type-C ports on the left side of the phone. So it connects to that Type-C port, and if you want to charge the phone at the same time, this AeroActive Cooler actually has the Type-C port that is a pass-through one, and it supports QC 4.0. And the other thing is that the phone box itself comes with a QC 4.0 charger that is a 30-watt charging. So it helps charge about 60% of the phone in 30 minutes of time. So that is another good advantage of the charging speeds here. Snapdragon 845 is there, so you have the QC 4.0 support, but actually you're getting a charger here for the same. And the AeroActive Cooler also has the 3.5 headset jack. So if you are actually playing a game, you hold the phone and you don't have to worry about any of the ports on the sides being used. It's on the bottom of the phone when you are holding it in the horizontal position. So that is also managed well here. And the ROG phone comes with a dual front-facing speaker, which is a 5 speaker with the dual NXP 9874 smart amplifier. And there are 3 internal microphones with the noise cancellation. So everything around here is made for gamers. It is for someone who wants to actually stream or record games as well, because the Game Genie platform that is given in the phone, which works even with the previous Zen UI phones, it has everything that you need to actually record your game with the in-game audio. This is something many users have always been asking for, because the actual Android does not support this, but a custom OS can do that. So the custom OS that is given here actually helps you record the in-game audio as well when you're playing games and recording them. And you can live stream this game to Twitch or YouTube or Facebook. So these are the different platforms where you can live stream. So everything around here, as said, is about gaming, but it all boils down to the pricing of the phone. I'm not sure what the price would be, but I hope it is around 70 to 80,000 rupees or not more than that, because more than that price would again be a challenge for anyone to buy this phone and keep it for long term only for gaming. Even the cameras are good, where you see a 12 megapixel f1.7 camera for a very good low light photography as well. Along with that, there's an 8 megapixel 120-degree field of view camera. That's the secondary one. And on the front as well, there's an 8 megapixel selfie camera. On the camera part as well, it's good, but in the end, you are going to buy this only for the gaming purpose. So I hope the phone is priced at rupees 70 to 80,000 rupees. And while we are making this video, we aren't sure of the actual price, but you can check the description below for the real price once the phone is announced. So this was all about the ASUS ROG phone. I'm certainly impressed with how it performed with the gaming as well. We did play a game, the PUBG Mobile, for about an hour, and it did very well without any issues. There was never a lag, there was never any issue while gaming. But in the end, we'll have to check out the price of this phone. So this was all about the ROG phone. I hope you like this video. If you do share and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.